Here's some sketches of the city. That's the bridge.
Yes, it's a good bridge, but I just don't happen to like bridges. They come in every day by the dozen. Oh, Miss Spinney, you startled me. This is my partner, Miss Spinney. I don't believe I caught your name.
I didn't say it. My name is Eben Adams.
What are you so defensive about?
I'm not.
I'm Eben Adams. Perhaps it would be better if you weren't. You might eat more. Don't be in such a hurry. Let's see what you've got here.
There's nothing there that'll interest you or your partner.
You're probably right. I'd like to see what interests you. Sit down, Adams. You may not sell anything, but at least you'll rest.
I'd advise you to sit.
You paint a nice flower.
Thank you.
Do you ever read Robert Browning?
Long time ago.
Do you remember his poem about Andrea del Sarto, the perfect painter? Proportion, anatomy, color. He had everything and nothing. He painted a perfect hand, while Raphael drew a formless claw. But Raphael loved his work. Poor Andy del Sarto.
I think I get your point.
There isn't a drop of love in any of these.
Oh, really, Miss Spinney?
Don't be soft, Matthews. I'm an old maid, and nobody knows more about love than an old maid. What's the matter with you, Adams? You have to learn to care deeply for something. We'll take the flower.
Huh?
I happen to have a weakness for flowers. He doesn't do them too badly. Give you $12.50 for it. Is that the argument? There's no sale.
There's no argument.
You pay him, Mr. Matthew.
Have you change of $1?
I haven't got a dime.
He'll owe us 50 cents.
If you want more flowers, I've got a carload of them at home.
I was afraid of that. Good day.
Thank you very much. Good day, Miss Spinney. I don't think you really wanted the picture.
If I hadn't wanted it, I wouldn't have taken it.
You have beautiful eyes. Goodbye.
Oh, dear. I'm afraid that picture isn't worth more than a couple of dollars.
No, but Adams is.
Yes, but we're supposed to be in the business for profit, Miss Spinney. I thought.
I bought this for myself.
Oh, it's wonderful what a little compliment can do.
My first in 20 years, Mr. Matthews.
What's this?
Sketch of a little girl I saw in the park.
It's very good, isn't it, Miss Spinney?
Yes, I think you have something there, Adams.
Do you know why I like it?
Why?
There's a quality about the girl that reminds me of long ago. And there ought to be something timeless about a woman. Something eternal. You can see it in all the great portraits of the past. They make you feel you could meet those women anywhere and be inspired by them. Well then, Mr. Adams, I tell you what I'll do. I'll take that sketch. I'll give you $25 for it. And I don't care what Miss Spinney says.
I'm not going to say anything. Now, Adams, you can stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Oh, no. Things are looking up. Getting 3 meals a day for painting a mural, and now $25. Thank you. For a sketch. A sketch. Well, thank you.
Where are you going now?
Nowhere. Anywhere. Where I come from, nobody knows, and where I'm going, anything goes.
What's that?
Oh, it's a song that little girl sang in the park.
Well, if you don't know where you're coming or going, perhaps you'd like a cup of tea.
Oh, don't care if I do.
Come along.
Thank you.
See you later, Mr. Matthews.
Oh, yes, as you say, Miss Spinney.
You know, I haven't been ice skating since I was a kid in Maine.
You were brought up in Maine?
South Paris, Maine. Pretty swanky, huh? It's a nice little town. Rivers, lakes, mountains. My father ran the general store until he died. My mother died a couple of years later, and then I worked myself through 3 years of college, and then I... Fascinating, isn't it?
I think it's interesting.
I want to ask your advice about something. I don't feel sorry for myself the way you said. I'm facing a very practical problem.
Oh, that is something. An artist facing practical problems.
Oh, not the kind you think. I don't mind being hungry. I don't even care about having to dodge the landlady. But, well, I know every artist who ever amounted to anything went through a lot more than I have. But they knew they had something. Take a lot of beating when you know that. But who do I think I am? Why should I believe that of all the thousands of struggling artists, I'm one who has something worth saying?
Oh, relax, Adams. Come and sit down. It irritates me when you go on like that. You know, something about you appeals to me.
I can't imagine what.
I think you're like the beau I wanted when I was young. When I was doubting myself.
Not you, too?
Even me. Look what it's brought me. Just a frustrated old maid lecturing a frustrated young artist.
Miss Binney, what shall I do?
I think the sketch shows you what you can do. All you need is a little inspiration, any inspiration. That little girl in the park.
Well, guess that does it. How's about you and me taking a twirl on the ice?
Oh, go along with you.
Thanks, Miss Binney. I needed to tell someone. And who was there to tell but Spinney? Maybe I will paint only one important painting in my life, but that much I know I can do.
The portrait of Jennie?
Yes. It's the first thing and only thing I've ever been sure of in my life.
You couldn't do it without her.
Of course not.
I suppose she doesn't make another appearance.
Then I can't even think of that.
I didn't realize how much you needed her. It took you a long time to find something to bring your talent to life. You couldn't find it, so...
So you think I created her because I needed her for...
An inspiration, perhaps. Maybe you really saw her. Maybe you didn't. What's the difference? As you grow older, you'll learn to believe in lots of things you can't see. Better get that canvas ready for her.
So this is where the master works.
Well, there's much of a place. It's over here, Spenny. Yeah. Of course, it isn't finished yet.
Don't be coy. Let's see it.
Well. What do you think?
Well, Adams, you found what you were looking for.
You like it?
Adams, I've been selling pictures for many years. And in my business, it's always a dream that someday you'll come across, shall we say, a great picture. This is, I feel now, a sort of fulfillment of mine.
He means he likes it.
I'm glad.
Do you remember my saying there ought to be something eternal about a woman? Something not of the present nor of the past? Well, here you caught it. It's the face of that same little girl. Yet what you've seen in that face is without age or time.
Well, it isn't finished. It really isn't.
Take it easy, Adams. It's a great picture.
Well, Adam, where have you been? I've got a lot of commissions for you.
In that case, perhaps you'll advance me $100.
Well...
Give him the $100, Mr. Matthews.
Yes. What's the matter, Adams? Is there something wrong?
Never mind that. Just pay him, Mr. Matthews.
As you say, Miss Binney.
Thank you. Thank you, Spenny. Thanks for everything. Bye, Mr. Matthews.
Goodbye, my boy. Have a good rest. We'll do big things together later.
Paint me a little church while you're there. A little white church with a big steeple. And don't get yourself drowned in the sea.
What makes you say that?
Oh, men do such foolish things. I'm afraid of the ocean.
You're tough. Sea wouldn't get you.
Tough ones drown, too, you know.
Bye.